What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is just a quick drop. This is just my little 2 cents on the season premiere, the first episode of the year, however y'all want to word it, of the Queen Supreme Court for 2019. Now, the guest judge this week was Tasha K. Now, in full disclosure, I am not a big Tasha K fan. I used to watch Tasha K's videos and until I just felt like she was just going too far for me. Now, there are people who love her winos and all of that, and there's different strokes for different folks. I don't think she's a bad person. Her content just isn't for me. So, just to say that in full disclosure. Now, the other thing is there was a whole bunch of stuff that had gone down on them YouTube streets, before this episode was supposed to air. A situation with Tasha K and Mona, another YouTuber who exposed some things, put out a video, and a lot of people were really concerned or worried or thinking that she wasn't going to show up and do the Queen Supreme Court. Now, let me say this. I knew she was going to come because that's who she is. Tasha K don't back down from no shit. Now, Tasha K might do a whole lot of stuff. She might talk a whole lot of shit. I know a couple of months back she had like a little mini meltdown. But now that we found out she's pregnant, that might have been the hormones just sort of working up, getting to her. And she just had a little situation, a little moment. But at the end of the day, that ain't Tasha K's style. I'd never questioned whether Tasha K was going to show up. What I questioned was how Tasha K was going to handle it as it relates to the Queen Supreme Court. Now, the way it was handled was Maddie was like, if it ain't on the docket, we ain't talking about it. And Tasha K's response was, this is her show. These are her rules. But on Friday night, we gonna get into it on my channel. Because again, Tasha K don't back down from shit. So, for all you winos and haters of the winos who wanted to hear what she was going to say in response to Mona's video and all of that, tune into her channel on Friday night when she does her lives, and I'm sure she's going to break it all the way down and say whatever she got to say. Now, with that also being said, congratulations to Tasha K. She is expecting child. Like I said, I don't watch her channel anymore, so I didn't know she was pregnant. So congratulations to her. Hope all is well. Hope that she has a healthy baby. All that great stuff. Now, with all that being said, Queen Supreme Court. First of all, Maddie looked good. I love the ponytail. I love the wig she had on with the little pony. I liked her dress. Of course, she had the girls on full display. The intro was fun and light. Her and Tasha K were getting it and dancing and rubbing bellies and rubbing titties and slapping butts, and it was fun. And let me tell you something. It was high energy from the beginning to the end. This was probably one of the best episodes of Queen Supreme Court. And like I said, I told y'all at the beginning of this video, Tasha K is my favorite person. But she was in a good element there. Now, when we got to the docket, the majority of the show I enjoyed. The part of the show I didn't enjoy watching, and again, it was still high energy, it was still entertaining. The whole show was entertaining, let me say that. It was an entertaining show from beginning to end. There were no dead moments. There were no slow moments. You know, sometimes I've done reviews before and I've talked about some of the judges, how sometimes Maddie be throwing them the alley-oops and they can't catch it. Maddie be throwing the jokes to them and they don't know how to go forward with the joke. But I feel like Tasha K's personality, one, she knows enough about pop culture because she does the same thing on her channel. So she had information on pretty much all of the stories that they covered. Whether you agree with her side of it or not, whether you liked what she had to say or not, she was knowledgeable of the topic. And so she could speak to it. When they did the little Delta Airlines joke with Toni Braxton, who lost her wedding ring, you know, how they call customer service. You know, it was funny, right? Entertaining. The only part of the show that didn't do it for me, and again, me, was the R. Kelly stuff where Tasha K started and she started going to the witches and Beyonce got a witch and when she started going down that road, that's when I was like, okay, fast forward. And again, it was entertaining. I laughed at the jokes. I thought she was entertaining. However, I just that's why I stopped watching her show. The shock jock element of what she does. And I don't know how much of what Tasha K says and she reports that she really believes, or that she knows is going to get her numbers and views. You understand what I'm saying? And again, I'm not mad at you. Clicks and views is how you make your money. So I'm not mad that that's what you do. I'm just saying I don't know how much of what you do is. I really believe that Beyonce has a witch. I really believe that, these things about Tasha K. Like, I really believe all these things. I mean, not Tasha K, Michelle. Or I know this is what's going to get people to look at me, and I know this is what's going to get people to subscribe. I know this is what's going to get me my numbers. And so, with that being said, the show was entertaining. Of course, they talked about R. Kelly. They talked about Toni Braxton. They talked about the McDonald's situation. They talked about I ain't know about the Todd Bridges piece, but Todd Bridges got knocked out. I ain't know nothing about that. Poor Todd. Todd got knocked the fuck out. I had to rewind that about 3-4 times. That's it. Damn. They wore that allegedly sign out, because now one thing for sure, two things for certain, with Tasha K on the bench, honey, that allegedly sign, she needed to just hang it around her neck and just wear it like a gold chain the whole episode. Because at one point, Maddie just stopped talking and put the sign in front of her face, like, allegedly. I'm just going to put this right here and leave it here. I mean, Maddie ain't say shit. Maddie said, I don't fuck with the Beehive. So when she started talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z, Maddie just threw up that allegedly sign and they say a damn thing. But again, Maddie knows enough to know she was making for a good show. So I'm going to let her go down. I'm going to let her do her thing. I'm going to throw my allegedly sign up, which covers my ass, and we just going to keep it moving. It was funny. It was entertaining. Should Tasha K come back? Certainly. Sure. I would watch it again, and like I already told y'all, she ain't my favorite person when it comes to her content on her channel, but she was entertaining, and I laughed, and I thought it was funny, and I watched the whole thing from beginning to end, which I hadn't done for maybe these last few episodes. Not few, maybe y'all know, y'all see my reviews. There been some episodes that I ain't even finished. I did the review and never even finished the damn episode because I was like, I can't get through this. I just can't do it. Tasha K is from Florida, just like Maddie, so they had couple of things in common with that. As far, they're not from the exact same place, but they're from the same area, so it's certain things that they both know in common and all that good stuff. I definitely enjoyed it. I give this episode an A+. Do I think Tasha K should come back? I absolutely do. I think Tasha K would do good or do well for Maddie to maybe even include her in her live show rotation. I know she's pregnant right now, and but if she does a live show that's in an area that Tasha K can get to without having to put in a whole lot of traveling and all that good stuff, go for it. I think she would be great live. I think she would be, make for a good audience and give audience a good time. Excuse me. The only other thing I wasn't crazy about was that whole pee thing. One, I really hope it was like fake pee and that was like really apple juice in that cup and it was just a gag. Maddie's good for a gag. I'm hoping that's what it really was. But either way, it just wasn't. Again, that's not my kind of humor. I didn't find it funny. I thought it was really disgusting. Even if it was apple juice, the fact that it's supposed to be pee and you put it up on that, not my thing. But overall, it was a great episode. Great way to kick off 2019, Maddie. Keep doing what you do, boo. I love you. She probably don't watch my videos, but it's all good because I love her anyway. And we're going to see what she comes up with next week. Y'all have a good evening. Peace.